Hi guys, it's Shyla here. Thank you everybody for joining. So this is our first ever DAP rate, and what am I saying? This is our first ever uplift call on Discord. So we're really excited about this. So what we're going to be doing is updating you with everything uplift. We're also going to be maybe introducing you to some of these channels because I'm aware that some of you may not be very familiar with Discord. So hopefully this is like a little practice run to get you used to understanding how some of this is going, how some of the channels are going to work. So on the call today, we've got Natalie, our CMO. We've got Irina, who is our Chief of Operations. We're also going to have Alex on, and he's just joining in 1 minute. So hopefully he's going to join us in 1 minute. So thank you everybody who has joined. I'm just going to pass the mic, but I'm just going to ask Irina just to give us a bit of an update on our latest partnership, because I know we haven't had a community call to talk about that or to elaborate on that. So take it away, Irina.
Hi, Shyla, and thank you so much. Also, very excited to be first time on Discord, our very first call like this. So, guys, we have a new announcement, and we signed up a new partnership with a fund called New Tribe Capital. This fund already has launched several, I would even say dozens and dozens actually, of very successful projects. So we're quite excited about it. And the good thing here is they have very similar vision to UpLift when it comes to investing. Like they do strategical support and investing. And they're also supporting like the future defining ideas. And so we're very happy about that. And I personally met some of the team members, and they're very cool team. They have amazing, extensive industry experience. And again, we will benefit a lot of working together with them. And the main focus of our partnership is the deal flow sharing. So we are already discussing some of the projects that they introduced to us and we introduced to them. Unfortunately, I won't be able to share the names now. It will be for the next time. So that's about it from my side. And I think Natalie will be taking over from me. Thank you, guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm also very excited to join our first Discord call. As for us, a marketing team, what we do now, we are mostly focused on our main priority to increase our visibility and our presence. So we are at the moment reaching out to lots of different key opinion leaders, lots of crypto influencers, and trying to obtain partnerships with them. So I guess everybody already has mentioned that I hope that we have established our partnership with CryptoLove, and he will be supporting us in our upcoming projects as well. So we are very happy about it, because you might also know that he is pretty huge in the crypto world. He has like around 300,000 followers. But he will not be the only one who will be supporting us. I cannot disclose the names yet because it's not final, but we will be having lots of huge opinion leaders on board, and I'm very happy about it. Apart from that, what we do at the moment is we try to create different activities and come up with different activities that will help us to increase our presence and grow our community, because we believe that this is one of the most important things for us. I was monitoring our community channel, and I was very happy that you guys liked our partnership with CryptoLove. He's also happy to be partners with us, and I promise you, like, lots of great things are coming. So yeah, this is the most important thing for me today, but lots of great things are coming. So yeah, I think for me this is it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for that update, Natalie. So everybody's been asking, from the community, what's going on the marketing side. And as you can see, Natalie has started officially with UpLift, 3 weeks ago, full time, and she's already, all guns blazing. She's got firing all cylinders, and she's got us growing our digital footprint. She's getting influencers involved, and not just any small influencers. This is Crypto Love is tweeting about us on a regular basis, and it's just really amazing. You can actually physically see you can literally see the growth on the marketing side already. And she's only what's the date today? 19th. She's only been full-time at UpLift for 19 days. So that is amazing, and it's a credit to you, Natalie. You're doing fantastic. And we see it every day with all the stats and all the progress we're making, like SEO wise, all these little marketing things that I didn't know about, that I'm learning from Natalie when she explains all the growth that we're making on as part of our digital footprint, and just generally owning the name UpLift DAO. So that's fantastic, and I can't wait to see what else you've got in store over the coming months, because that's what I'm saying. We're 19 days into your role and you're just amazing. So thank you so much for that. We've got Alex on now. Welcome to the club, Alex. He's going to tell us a bit about the proposal that we've got for you guys. He's going to tell you a bit about what a proposal is and how we're going to start our DAO functionalities and features starting from today, actually. So Alex, tell us a bit more about that, the first vote, and what it's about, and how the people can vote.
All right. So I'm starting from the general overview of what we try to achieve, and kind of gonna move closer to the proposal part a bit later.
Go for it.
Initially, we started to say hey, we're UpLift DAO. Well, that's great. What makes it a DAO? Well, a lot of things, and suddenly, obviously, a lot of things got whole bunch complicated. It's tough to be a DAO without a proper Discord structure. It's tough to be a DAO without voting or really utilizing the power of the community. And that's what we've been working on, slowly chewing bit by bit, task by tasks. So what we achieved so far, first, Shaila has unlocked this potential to be a DAO through proper Discord structure, which we're gonna expand on heavily and utilize this resource just a bit later, I believe, within a week. It should be really exciting. Now, the next part is doing the proposal part. Obviously, you cannot be a DAO without a real governance. And of course, as we grow, the more and more things gonna be put onto a vote. And today, today, we deployed our first UIP, we call it, which is the UpLift improvement proposal. And everyone who holds, who has staking power, who staked Daisy slash UpLift tokens previously, and right now can go to Snapshot. They can participate in a vote and just be a part of it. Our first proposal, I believe, Shaila, is about making it more interesting for our referrers, right? So we're kind of aiming and making sure that the main key opinion leaders, they benefit. So we just propose, hey, there's this exit fee that we have in staking. Let's forward this exit fee in our two-tiered referrer program, so you can just benefit all the time. That's kind of what we try to do on the proposal side. And we'll share the details, the steps necessary to do that I think it would be fair to say that this proposal is kind of obvious. We would soon arrive with much more complicated stuff, much more interesting and beneficial for everybody. But hey, this is the starting point.
Excellent. So, the reason you passed that on to me is because I've actually got the link and I'm going to be posting it right now in, actually, Natalie, I've just pinged it to you. Would you mind posting it into the DAO voting channel? Now, what's going to happen is it's just a link that you follow, and we'll post it on Telegram as well. So don't worry, it's not urgent. We've got 1 week for you to vote. Okay. So essentially what we're saying is right now what we're proposing is that your exit fee, or the exit fees are paid by stakers, will go towards our referral program, so that there's like a revenue stream going towards the referral. So that should hopefully help boost our referral program. So you'll just have to vote yes or no. And if you've got no opinion on it and you think, I don't really want to vote, it's fine, I don't want to vote, you can let that be known as well by clicking on abstain. So thank you, Natalie. Natalie's posted that in DAO voting. So there's a link in the DAO voting channel and you can vote. As long as you connect your wallet, and you've got staking power, because you've staked some Lift, you'll be able to vote. So that's part of the DAO. So it's not just like just anybody can come along and buy one Lift token and vote on our DAO decisions. You'd have to be invested with Lift, and you'd have to be staking it to claim your but you would earn staking power, and that's what would allow you to vote. So that's only for people who are staking. Okay. So it's a really great opportunity, and it's just one of the first steps that we're taking towards becoming completely decentralized, where you, the DAO members, are making the decisions. So what I am going to do while I'm talking about the next part of our community incentive or initiative, I'm just going to open up the questions. Now, what this means is in a moment, you'll be able to request mic. Okay. So if you think you've got a question for one of us, you can request mic at the bottom of your panel, and I will get the request on my panel, and I'll be able to grant your request to ask your question. Okay. So it'll be by voice. You'll have to ask a question. And then, if we've got time towards the end, once I've done my bit, we can go through answering some of your questions. So the request function is open now, so you can go ahead and request if you want to. So moving on then, for my part, the thing that I'm really excited to announce today is that we've got a channel open, which I don't know if most of you, if any of you have noticed. It's called the Content Creation Competition. So what we'd like to do is, we know that we've got lots of passionate, talented, creative people in our community. You tell us about it all the time. I'm getting DMs all the time. I can make a video, I can do this, I can do that. And I'm like, I love it. Okay, so what we've got to do now is channel this energy and produce something, and let's become a marketing machine, okay, within the DAO. Let's create something together for using the DAO functionality. So what we're going to be doing is, our first competition is going to be a content creation competition. And what we're asking people to do is help us by creating a banner. So this banner is for social media. So ideally, the dimensions of it would be, let me double check this. I will get these details written in and posted in the content creation channel, and I'll post it again in announcements as well, even on Telegram. But ideally, you're creating a banner which is 1200 by 630, and what we want it to say is UpLift DAO raises 550,000 BUSD in its first 2 IDOs. So that is a massive feat for a project that's just launched. Okay, so we're in our nascency, we're new, but this is something that is we're really proud of, that we've raised, more than $500,000 BUSD with our first 2 IDOs. So basically since January, just in January, that's how much we've raised, which is phenomenal. So we want to make some noise. We want to create these banners, and we want all of you to be involved and have your input if you think you can do this. So I'll write the criteria of creating this banner in the channels. So it'll be in content creation, it'll be on Telegram, it'll be available on the announcement channel. And you've got 1 week to get your entries in. And the prizes for the top 3. So we will decide as a team, but I think if we struggle, we're likely to open up the voting to, again, the DAO to decide. But we're thinking that the top 3 prizes will be 500 lift for the first prize, 400 lift for the second prize, and 300 lift for the design that comes in third place. So there are 3 opportunities to win here. So there are going to be some more guidelines in terms of like the color and the logo and everything else, and we'll share that information soon after this call on our relative channels. Okay, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. This is just like a warm-up exercise because we're going to be launching our ambassador program. Our ambassador program is going to be incentivizing members of the community to earn lift for creating content for us. So it could be for us, it could be for our projects, but we'll guide you in terms of like, right, okay guys, we need a really good video, or for our YouTube, we need a good video or we need a promotional video for our social media. We want to get this news out, or whatever the agenda is, will be shared with the ambassadors, and then the ambassadors will be tasked to create content. So whether that's banner, video, gifts, wherever it might be. So those kinds of tasks are going to be included in the ambassador program, and I'm still going through the finer details of that plan. And if you are interested, what we will be doing is we will be opening up an application form. So you'll have to apply to be an ambassador, and then we'll speak to people and select them, and then that will qualify you to be an ambassador and earn lift for completing certain tasks. So again, it just adds to like the community vibe, DAO vibe. We're going to be self-sufficient, using all of our in-house talents to drive UpLift forward. Okay, so I do have a question from I want to say InioJ. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the mic. So I think you've got to accept it. One moment. Oh, he's gone away. He doesn't want to ask a question anymore. Oh, there he is. No?
Hello.
Hi there. Have you got a question for us?
No, I'm really no have any questions. I'm just so happy to say to all of here this is a really best opportunity to can create what you say about, and thanks for all, just for everything.
Fabulous. Thank you for that. It's really good feedback. So yeah, we're excited to have you with us, and excited that you joined our first ever kickoff call. If you've got any other feedback or anything you'd like to add, or if you'd like to join our content creation competition, we'd be really excited to have you on board. InioJ, have you got a question for us?
InioJ seems a bit shy. It's okay. If you can hear us, you can speak. Otherwise, maybe...
Yeah, I think you might be having technical difficulties. So I'm just going to move you back to the audience. So everybody, you just had Irina there. So she just finally joined us. because she was busy on some other call just a moment ago. So thank you for joining us, Irina. Do you have anything to add to anything we've said? So basically, we've introduced the new partnership, we've introduced the DAO, and the proposal that we've got that Alex has drafted, and Natalie even spoke about getting influencers involved. So it's really lovely to have you join us, and hopefully you've got something to just add.
Well, it has, the hard work has not stopped from the last year. We're continuing, right? It's all about reaching out to other amazing projects and building partnerships, building the crosses and the bridges to other partnerships. We're now planning huge exposure, marketing exposure for us across various channels. So the work that Natalie has started is amazing, and there's so much more to do, and we're really grateful for all the support from from the community, for retweeting, for posting, for sharing, for liking. The more of that you do, the more we get the visibility, and the more other projects notice us and reach out and ask, how can we work together? What can we do together? So the more of that creates more opportunities. So we don't have to chase the opportunities are running towards us, which is of course amazing and exciting and a lot of work. And we just have our community to thank for all of that, of course.
Yeah, fantastic. I completely agree. So it's all about how much noise we make as a community as well. Not annoying noise, just very encouraging noise, just so that we get noticed and we can have, like Irina says, projects coming to us rather than us going to them. I've just got a question, I think, from an Eagles. So I'm just going to invite you to speak. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, this is Zach. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to just say, so far, and I'm really impressed by what you have been doing, in terms of the marketing as well as all the release. And I'm sure you guys and ladies are working really hard on this project. It's really amazing. I have some just questions with regards to the general tokenomics, or at least the plan of how we will support and uplift the price of the token in my community.
Sorry about that.
No. Yeah, like generally, how does Launchpad actually supports the price of a token? I understand generally that when we do more marketing and then we get more investors coming in to buy up the token to do staking, so they can get into the whitelist of new projects. That's one way to support the price. And is there another way that it's actually when new projects get listed and we raise funds, a part of those funds will get burned, and that would ultimately reduce the supply of the tokens in the overall supply, which will push up the price. Is that how it works?
That's kind of the gist of it. So as you mentioned, the staking is the natural part, but we are burning the fee that we take every time. So, for example, we've just posted the article. We did this Jumbo exchange project, right? That we're waiting to have the TG on for you guys to use those tokens. And we as UpLift, we take 8% referral, just general platform fee from that raise. Now, half of that money, which is 4%, would be redistributed to the participants for their referral program. So you guys would have a motivation to refer, and this potentially continuous stream of Lyft tokens. But another half, which is 4%, I would, of course, buy back at burn, therefore creating another stream for our tokenomics. And us being the Launchpad platform, our success is directly tied to the amount of successful launches that we had, obviously. Moreover, just for you to be aware of, we would participate in multiple projects, not only in the IDO, not only in a public round, but sometimes in a private/seed round also. And when we put forward a capital, for example, in private round or a seed round, and if we decide to exit this project, or when we decide to exit this project, we would again have this 8% fee, and again we would do the same. Partially we would reward the backers, partially we would buy back and burn. So that would be another stream. Moving forward, by the way, there are more opportunities to utilize Lift token. Because, for example, I assume as a lot of projects are really early stage and they would be needing a lot of help on multiple fronts. For example, hey, you're a new project. What do you want? Perhaps you want a market maker. Perhaps you want some designs, and you would also like to expose this project to UpLift's community and put out those UpLift rewards. And if those are even not an UpLift, or if they are in the project's tokens, we can still have a small markup and kind of for the DAO and use this markup to again buy back and burn. This is kind of the more elaborate answer that you wanted to have.
Got it. Thanks, Alex. I thought that was really helpful, and it gives me a better picture on how it is going to help to uplift the price of the token as well, and instill more confidence in the community as well. I think it would be great if you could get this like transcribed and share it in some website or Telegram channel so that people really understands how it's the entire platform. I mean, how does the mechanism work in terms of bringing up the price up as well. Yeah, I truly believe in the long-term vision of this project, and I really thank you, Alex, and the whole team for working on this project. Appreciate it much.
Thank you. Appreciate the question. For details like that, like Eagles has just asked, we have a documentation section. It might be not 100% complete, but we're actively working on that to just bring more clarity to our product.
Cool. There's a Rayhan Ashmead that's asked for the mic, so I'm just waiting for him to accept. Okay, so he's not accepting the mic, for whatever reason that might be, but he did want to ask a question. So basically that takes us to the end of our AMA. So really happy that people came on and they've asked their questions. If you want to ask some more questions, that's what this Discord channel is for. So make sure that you stay tuned and keep asking your questions. Okay, so you can do that in Telegram. You can do that in the designated channels. If you have questions about IDOs, you can ask in the IDO channel. If you want to ask a question about the ambassadors, the ambassador program that we're going to announce, you can ask that in there. So just giving that, just giving you a bit of direction, just to clarify why there's so many channels in Discord. But essentially it's set up like this to streamline our conversations so that it's not just one big conversation, mixed up conversation. Everything is in its own sort of compartment. So yeah, I'll be posting a lot more information about the competition for the banner contest, and that's going to be for that you've got 1 week to get your designs in for that. And again, I'll post that information on there. If you would like to, you can just go right now to, click on DAO voting and click on the link, and you can start voting on the latest proposal. So you can really start using your DAO membership there. I'm just going to give Rayhan one more try because he's still there. No? Oh, there he is. Okay, here we go.
Hear me?
Yes, so you're on stage. Take it away. You've got the mic.
Hi guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I want to say I really appreciate the hard work that you guys are doing, and I think it is a this project is going to be a really good project, and just have a few things that I would like to ask, and maybe I can get Alex or you guys to answer it for me. So a couple of things. One is for those of us who are in the US who are not able to participate in the IDO, we have our stake in power. How does that work? How would we be able to utilize that? That's the first question. Second question is, when will the stake and rewards started to be distributed? Thank you.
All right, and answering those one by one. So as for the US part, we from our side, by the way, we would like to be able to launch IDO projects in US. We are definitely not benefiting in any way from not having that. It's just the legal world and landscape. It looks like that. You would be able to A, get the benefit of passive token growth. B, if you, for example, were to create content, you would be either rewarded for that content through our DAO, or, for example, if you bring a lot of participants and they are able to participate in the IDO, you would be actually getting Lyft referrer bonuses for that. So the compilation of answers as a passive Lyft token growth, B, referral bonuses from inviting new people, C, being a part of a DAO, participating in promos, creating content stuff and stuff like that. That's to answer your first question. Hopefully, the more time goes by, the more opportunities we will be able to provide to the US audience. Now, the second part is about token rewards, right? Right now, we, I believe, should be emitting around 2% APR, which is close to the traditional number that other launchpads like DAO makers / Polka Starter have, since the majority of value of our token lies not in artificial inflation, right? It lies that UpLift is the subscription-based service that exposes our audience to a lot of benefits just by holding those tokens. And you would be rewarded at the end of the staking period. So once you withdraw, you'll be able to get rewards. A, B, we are having internal discussions on how to better optimize the rewards process. So for example, say we would allow you to get your pending rewards, right? Just as an example. And it's a great idea, but there are a couple of pitfalls that we need to solve. For example, hey, we've gave you boosters for holding for X months, right? And what if you would get this high booster percentage, get rewards, and then you would early exit, right? So there's this trick, for example, that we need to officially have an internal discussion on. And if we were to implement this immediate rewards withdrawal, we would need to handle this case of trying to trick the system, for example.
Okay.
I hope I gave you a clear answer.
Yes, that was definitely helpful. But to clarify, so the reward is only going to be, you're only going to be able to realize those at the end of the staking period, correct?
Right.
Currently.
Right now, reward is at the end of the stake. We are having discussions to make it possible to just withdraw rewards as you go for multiple reasons. But as I said,
on a
you
monthly
need
basis or so.
something like that. But again, due to this early withdrawal and boosters and the chance to trick the system, we need to formally approach and present the best solution. So for example, hey, I know a method to do that. Let's just increase the exit fee. right? But hey, do you guys actually want this increase of exit fee versus the monthly rewards, for example? We don't know yet, so we need to filter that through internally, B, through you guys, so, and then put out a vote and confidently move in that direction.
All right, thank you. Gratefully appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question, and really well articulated, Alex. So I'm really glad that question actually came up, because lots of community members often ask about withdrawing rewards before the end of the staking period. So it's really good to address that, and it's really good to hear that it's something that the community will be involved in. Like once we do decide, or once we've thought of ways that we could implement that sort of structure, the community will have their say of, you know, how it works. So that's really promising. So thank you for that. Just going to move you back to the audience and see if I can grant the mic access to another community member. So is it Ali Bertim? Hi, Ali. Can you hear us? Yep.
Hi. I speak my question in Russian language. Please, anybody translate English. But I slow learn English language. Okay? Я задам вопрос на русском, просьба перевести для общего понимания. Вопрос такого порядка. Вот у нас здесь порядка 30 человек. Почему подобные конференции не переводятся на разные языки, как это было в проекте вместе с Дейзи? Там были перевод на десятки языков, что увеличивало бы аудиторию. Я вижу, что сейчас очень много информации, которая очень ценна, но вот точно ее понимать хотелось бы в переводе. Спасибо.
The question is, should I translate and then I kind of say this in Russian to Ali Bertim, or how do you think, Shaila, we should answer that?
I think if Ali Bertim, if you're okay with hearing the answer in English, I think you should translate the question and then answer in English if possible. And if they still struggle to understand that, Ali, if Alex can say it in Russian for you, if that's okay. Yeah, Alex, do you want to just translate the question for now?
I can translate.
Yeah.
All right, so let me translate the question. Basically, what Ali Bertim asks is, what are our plans when it comes to the localization? As we have a global community that's really not focused in one place everywhere. We need to figure out a way to localize everything properly. And that's that's a fair question, and I would very much like to share our plans as to how we are approaching this issue. Shall I, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, localization is a part that takes time. We did a few things. We're gonna be trying to localize everything in a major market, right? So I would love to have the different languages on our platform. I think it's an exciting opportunity to just make us more approachable. B, on a separate front with Natalie, we would try to involve much more like regional community leaders, like the top dogs of their regions, to expose us more to our relevant market. C, the reality of it, hey, it just takes time. For example, if right now the current main focus is actually doing a launch and we're fleshing out our systems with making this TG look better, or making the projects, we're building this platform from the ground up. And as we are building, we would be able to improve on the things that we are missing. So, for example, hey, what if someone from the community can take over and can be a part of the Russian-speaking Discord stage here? It would be great, isn't it? And sure, let's have it, but let's take the necessary steps to get there.
Okay, fantastic. So I think what the request is include sort of global languages and things like that, which is funnily enough, that's something that we're trying to do, and we're trying to expand as a community. So we know that we've got people from all over the world in our community, and we need those people to help us create content and engagement in different channels, in different languages. So of course, what I will be doing within the Discord as well is I'm going to be adding different channels for different languages, essentially. And then we're going to ask the community to come forward and help us manage those, because, you know, I can't speak many languages. I'm not that talented. So I'll need the help of the community to, you know, volunteer to say, you know, I can speak this language, so I can manage this channel for you. And then we'll work as a community to expand and on those, you know, on to cater to different countries and channels and things. So that's what I'd love to do going forward, and that'll be part of the ambassador campaign as well. I think there's one more person who's quite persistent requesting the mic, so I'm just going to give him one more chance because he doesn't seem to be able to join the stage when I give them the mic. Hello, Inio? No? Okay, he keeps requesting the mic, but then not actually taking it, so that's fine. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of our AMA, if anybody else doesn't have any questions. Like I said, to summarize, what I will be doing is posting in the announcement channel as well as on Telegram. I will be updating the news from today. There will be a recording of this AMA that will go out within hopefully the next 24 hours for those of you, the community members who weren't able to make the call. And of course, you can always ask questions and expand on topics and things within Discord or even on Telegram. And we're really, really honored to have so many people attend our AMA. And hopefully this is the start of a new platform for us and a really good functioning community. So hopefully we can work together a lot more closely, and you can really feel part of a DAO, especially with today's proposal. So that's just the first step in becoming a fully fledged DAO. So thank you for your time today, and we'll see you on our social media channels. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.